So here we are once again at FORMNEXT in Frankfurt. We are joined by Luke from PolyMaker. How are you doing, Luke?
Very well, thank you, Sam. Thank you for joining us today at the booth.
No problem at all. So the big news here for PolyMaker is you have gone eco-friendly with your spools.
Yes, we are no longer producing any plastic spools. We launched the PolyTerra on the cardboard spool in February, and since then only heard good things about it. So we thought, why not just switch all spools to cardboard spools, easily recyclable. The spools themselves are made from 100% recycled materials, so we're not cutting down any new trees to create them, and I think it really is better for everyone.
So where did that idea come from? Who was the brainchild behind that?
Well, I guess we wanted to create a more eco-friendly product, and then that was sort of the thinking behind PolyTerra. And then for PolyTerra, it was natural for it to have a cardboard spool. And then it was sort of based on feedback and listening to our customers really, that we decided then to switch all our spools straight to cardboard. And I think it's the way forward for not just us, but for the whole industry.
Yeah, are there any downsides, do you think, to cardboard at all?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for us was developing a glue that holds the spool together, which can be baked in the oven at 100 degrees. So our nylon, our PVAs are hygroscopic. They can absorb water, and if they need to be dried, you need a glue that can withstand that. So we developed our own glue in the lab. It's a naturally sourced glue, so you can also recycle it along with the cardboard. And if you do a drop test with a plastic spool, you can drop the cardboard spool from a higher height than the plastic spool without it breaking. So.
Wow, and that's coming out of China as well as the European PolyMaker. The whole company's going green. Yes,
the whole company's going green across the board, and like I say, we are even developing larger cardboard spools. There is a little bit of a limit to how big you can go, but we're working on some new designs, some internal fins that can strengthen it, so we can have 5, maybe even 8 kilogram cardboard spools.
That certainly sounds good to me. 5 kilo plus is certainly the way forward for the stuff that I do, and of course what Matt Denton does as well. Matt Denton's obviously come along today with a plethora of his builds. What do you think of his work?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think deep down, every engineer or every maker or tinkerer played with Lego at some point in their life. So there's a little piece inside everyone which can get in touch with these models, and you just see everyone come by, have a look. They want to see exactly how it works, and I think everything else that he does with the remote control and the electrification is really just an added bonus on top of the beauty of the model itself.
It's certainly enticing people in. Do you think you'll be able to have a go on the go-kart?
I was hoping, yeah. I'm waiting to make waiting for my chance to ask. When he brought it in yesterday, I was stood on the booth and he came up and did like a nice little skid to come in, and I was like,
it's got to be done. What else is on the card for PolyMaker?
So in terms of engineering filaments, we have new PA12 CF. It has 10% glass fiber, and like I was saying about the hygroscopic materials, so the PA6 is a shorter chain polymer. The PA12 is double the length, let's say, has 12 carbon atoms in the chain. So it means that, how technical are you going to get? Okay, so the PA chain is it's composed of a long carbon chain, and then there is a hydrophilic part on the end, which is the polyamide group. So that is the part that the water molecule is forming a polar bond on. So if you have a longer chain, there is just less room for water to bond onto the material, and it will equilibrium around 1.5%, whereas the PA6 will equilibrium about 3.2%.
That's what happens if you stay in school, kids. So obviously, PolyMaker, it's an interesting dynamic for what you guys do, because you've obviously got consumer, prosumer, and industrial applications. What's the big seller for you?
Well, right now I think we're focusing more on the consumer stuff. We've got loads of great new colours for PolyTerra. PolyTerra has just been a great success. Everyone loves it. So more colours. We've got army colours, dark green, dark browns. So some interesting stuff there. We're working on some silk, some glow in the dark blue, which I don't think anyone has yet. Maybe some colour changing stuff. So I guess whereas PolyMaker was more focused on the engineering side of things, we're now sort of trying to do more for the consumer as well, more for the hobbyist printer, let's say.
Well, it's good to see that you guys are listening to the people that are saying or crying out for filament. And what well, certainly over the last couple of months, what I've learned about you guys is that there is such a diverse range of filament. Who's the brainchild behind this whole ecosystem?
Well, yeah, I'd say our founder, Mr. Dr. Xiaofan Liu. He started the company in 2014, and he is sort of the brainchild. He's really a technical guy. He really knows everything. Everything that I'm telling you is just straight from him. So he is overseeing all the R&D of the materials, and then everything else is sort of filtering down from there.
Absolutely amazing, and what a fabulous, I think you're the one to congratulate about this stand as well.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant, and thank you so much for your time. Any final comments?
Well, yeah, I just like to say that we are a responsible company. We're thinking more about sustainability, and that's our big news here is about the transition to cardboard spools. We think it's the only way forward, really. I mean, I think plastic is a fantastic resource. We shouldn't waste it. We should value it for its potential to change our lives. And if we can then, improve the world around us at the same time, then that's a no-brainer, surely.
I love that. Thank you very much.